Wilson Morales from Black Women TV. When you got this script, and we know it's Tyler Perry, how did you want to play the role outside of what he wrote to make it yours?
Who's this for? Me or?
Either or.
You want to start?
Yeah, I'll jump right in. When I got the script, I read it, and I was like, wow, this is pretty powerful, And look, working with Tyler was a dream, of mine. And I DM'd him a long time ago and sent him something and said I would love to work with you one day. And I still have that message. And I told him, And so for this to happen, Wilson, I was just like, he is the culture for Black culture. He's changed so many people's lives, and I felt like for me to be a part of something he's doing, and then with Amazon, I was just like, I can't wait to do my best just to, make him proud, and, hopefully I did that. So I'm very grateful for Mr. Perry.
And yourself?
Yes.
It's really interesting because, it is on the page, but also Tyler allows you to obviously find it yourself, what you do as an actor, but it also was like a lot of collaboration, being on set, talking about it, discussing like, well, what do you think? And what do you think? And if this would happen first, instead of, backstories and all of that. But I love that he gave us the freedom to just trust our instincts and to go for it and to have fun doing it, but also, allowed us just the time and space to be able to bounce things off of each other. Even if it wasn't like a long time and space, it was like it was created to give us that opportunity. And so for me, I feel like some of the approaches that I was thinking when me and Tyler talked about it, I was like, oh, that's different. Okay, let me try that. And then what I saw once I tried it was like, oh, wow, I love this. So I was very happy.
We've seen a trailer. It's not a spoiler. So are we supposed to like your character?
Which one? Mine?
Your character.
No. But, no, I mean, it just depends who you ask, right? It just depends. Because when you watch the trailer doesn't show really who he really is. In the film, as you saw it, Wilson, it'll show you that he's dealing with something. There's something there, and it's more to it than the rage or the aggression. It's a, lack of through his childhood, dealing with things that he never, healed from, never got therapy, never got help, probably never got a hug. Dallas, no one probably never told him they love him, so he went to these vices and, he treated people a certain way because of it. And so heal your trauma when you're a child, 'cause it can carry over, and he didn't do that.
When I think of Tyler Perry's movies from the beginning to what he did last, there's always flaws in a marriage, but that seems to be an attractive thing and which brings in the audience.
Yes.
Why so?
Well, I think there always is flaws in a marriage, and I think it's about, like Cory said, people doing their work and continuing to grow, and some people, do that together, and some people, do that apart, and some people do that apart while they're together. But I think that it's a very honest and a very real thing, more than people would like to admit. And I think even people who have, marriages that go on for 20, 25, 30 years, they'll tell you that, sometimes it can be difficult because you're constantly holding up a mirror to the other person and having a mirror held up to you, and you have to constantly do your work, and the other person is helping you become the best version of yourself by doing that for you, and vice versa. And some people aren't ready to do that, and so it's a process. But I think that because it is a process, I think it's beautiful to see it on film, because then that you're not alone, that everybody's on the journey and everybody's got to do their work.
You've worked on a lot of projects, TV, film, but here you have a bigger role than what you've done previously.
Okay.
Is there anything you learned from Mr. Perry that helps you skill set wise as an actor moving forward?
You got to be sharp. You got to be on it, and you don't have that much time to think. You just have to be. And I love that Mr. Perry, I love the fast process of shooting a lot of scenes in a day. And, you're bringing wardrobe to the set. You don't have to go back to the trailer because you can stay fresh. Because when you eat and go and you snack and you go away, you can come back a little dull. And so I love that about Mr. Perry. And we just going for it. We like, what's next? Me and Megan, we into it, whatever. So it's like, I love that process, and it's prepared me. Like working with Clint Eastwood, I come from that. One take. And so it kind of, I was kind of used to that, but this was like to the next level, like as far as the scenes. And I'm going to take this experience with the rest of my career. And, thank you, Mr. Perry. That's all I can say.
You have a reunion with Debbi Morgan.
Yes,
It's been a minute.
Yes,
What
it
was that
has.
experience like to get back on the screen working with her again?
Amazing. She's just, yeah, I mean, doing Eve's Bayou with her when I was 14, you know, the adults on that set were really activated in us and helping us grow as actors and helping us learn and teaching us different things. And you don't always get that on every set. And so to be reunited with her and to have this moment to play mother and daughter and to be completely tapped in and completely comfortable is, you know, I think it makes a lot of the difference in the world. And so for me, yeah, I was just really, really happy to get to work with her again, but also especially in this capacity.
You know, like the audience likes to talk to the screen when they see these movies. So the question before I let you go is, what do you want the audiences to know what not to do?
None of it. With Dallas's character, you know, only thing I would love for you to do is express yourself. Tell someone you're hurting. Like with the scene, I don't know, I don't know if I can speak on it, but you know that scene, you know, where you know, he's showing the vulnerability. You know, you got to show that because that's part of being human being. And I would love for black men, especially us, we don't do that enough.
Amen.
Because we're so tough. You don't have to be, you know. Just it could be a simple hug or, hey, someone tells you they love you, you love them. And that can change your life. That can change the path of your life. So I would want you to take that. Just seek help.
Yeah.
Congrats on the roles.
Thanks.
People will give you sympathy. People will give you love or hate. We don't know how it goes, but prepare for it.
Yes, definitely.
Well, I'm giving you love, Mr. Wilson. And
Yes.
I love you. You my brother, Wilson. You know that. Day one, you've been rocking with me, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Wilson.
All right.